Dear students, in our previous video of advanced features of Microsoft Excel, we learnt about filtering data, conditional formatting and grouping of worksheets. Okay, in this video we are going to learn about what is charts in Excel and what are the different types of charts and how to create these charts. Okay, so let's see what is charts in Excel. Why should we create charts? Okay, so if you have large amount of data entered in a worksheet, it is very difficult for you to analyze the data without pictorial representation. To analyze the data and enter in a worksheet, we need some pictorial representation. Chart is a powerful tool for pictorial representation of data. It makes your work easier to understand the data easier and also pick out patterns and trends illustrated in the chart. Okay, so we have many different types of charts in Excel. Okay, so we have to decide which type of chart is required to plot the chart for your data. Okay, let us first learn about some of the commonly used charts of Excel. So what are they? Column chart, bar chart, line chart, pie chart, donut chart, area chart and scatter chart. Okay, these are the commonly used charts okay, in Excel. So let's see one by one. First we'll go to a data, we'll see a data. I have a mark sheet of class 10 as you all know. So I'm going to make a chart for this particular data. I'm going to select the data first before creating a chart. Okay, I am selecting the data of class 10 students, 5 students and their marks. Okay, so I have to go to insert tab and then charts group. We will see so many different types of charts here: column, line, pie, bar, area, scatter, and in other charts you have donut charts. Okay, so these are the other 4 types of charts: chalk, surface, bubble, radar. So if you go to all chart types, if you'll see insert chart dialog box, from here also you can select the different types of charts, or you can go to the small arrow in the charts group at the corner. If you click on that, you will see the insert chart dialog box. From here also you can select it. So let's see how to insert. First you have to select the data and go to the insert tab, charts group, select any of the charts. See 2D, 3D. Okay, cylindrical, cone, pyramid, any way you can select. So if I am selecting a 2D column chart, so it will look like this. So what is this column chart? Let's learn first. It is the most commonly used chart types. What it is used for? It is used to show the changes in data over a period of time or to depict comparisons among the performance of people, prices, etc. So next chart is what? Next chart type is bar chart. So click on this bar chart and select the bar chart. So what is the difference between these two charts? So it also shows the comparisons between individual items such as marks of the students in a class or temperature of days in a week, etc. It looks similar to a column chart, only the directions of bars are different. Next chart will be line chart. Okay, so you can click on the line chart and select the line chart of any type. Okay, what it does, it compares trends in data at equal intervals. For example, it can be used to show the percentage of students in a range of percentage marks, or also we can depict the change in a value over a period of time. Next will be pie chart. So if you wanted to represent data as percentage of the whole, we have to use this pie chart. See here pie chart. So any of the type of chart you can select, it will look like this. Okay, it will show you the percentage of on whole. Okay, it will show you the it will represent the data as percentages. For example, it shows the share of each shareholder in a company in the total profit. Okay, for that you can use the pie chart very effectively. Next will be donut chart. It also look like a pie chart. What is the difference? It will show you more than one data series. Pie chart will show you only one data series. This can show you more than one data series. Okay, so can you see a blue one? Can you see these are the legends? It will just compare. Sanjana blue color, Bala is in red color, Alia is in green color, Mahesh is in violet color, Kushi is in light blue color. So that way every chart will show you a difference using the colors. Next will be area chart. Click on this area and see this is 2D, 3D area chart. So it will show you like this. Okay, so you can select any one of the pattern to show your data. So what it does, it shows the relative importance of values over a period of time. It is similar to a line chart, but it emphasizes on the amount of change rather than time and rate of change. For example, it can display regional sales in thousands in different quarters. Okay, next will be scatter chart. It is XY scatter chart or scatter chart we can see. So what it does, it is similar to a line chart, but it displays series as a set of points. Values are represented by the position of the point in the chart space. These are generally used for depicting scientific data. Okay children, hope you all are clear with all these different types of charts, how to create these charts, right? Next we will see how to change the chart styles, layouts and formatting the charts. Okay, so now let's see, you will see the three different tabs over here: design, layout and format. So this will be visible only if you click on the charts. Okay, so this is chart tools, design tab, chart tools, layout tab and format tab. Okay, so now I have inserted a column chart for the particular data. Okay, so now I wanted to change the style of this chart. So what should I do? I have to go to the chart tools design tab and see the chart styles group. Under this you will see multiple types of styles of the chart. So you can pick any one of it, whichever you feel like. Okay, this way it will look like. Next is what? Chart layouts. So how to change the layout of the chart? See, there is a chart layout group in the design tab itself. So it will, if you click on this arrow, it will show you multiple layouts of the charts. Okay, see first one. So can you see the difference? Just it will show you the legends on top, and this will show down, and this will show you also down and with the data markings, and also it will show you the table. This will show you without table and the access title also, and these are the different layouts over here. Okay, so I am selecting the default one only. Okay, and we will go to next thing, that is changing the labels of the charts. So for that you have to go to the layout tab and then see the labels group. So we are going to learn about labels group, axis group, background group and analysis group. Okay, see the labels group here. We can change your chart title over here. Give the chart title. See like this, already it is there about the chart. If you wanted to make it center overlay title, so that can also be possible. If you wanted to give axis title, primary horizontal axis title, so title above below axis. Okay, then primary vertical axis title, x axis, y axis. Okay, vertical title. So this way also is, we can give the axis title. So if it is horizontal title, like this it will be available. Okay, so you can give the title for each axis and also for the chart. Next is legends. So these are the legends, this mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, these columns are called as legends. With these only we are going to see the data. See legends, if you want the legends to be displayed on top, at left, bottom, right, left, that can also be selected from here. See legends, I wanted it on top, so I have changed it. So if you wanted it on left, that can also be possible. Next is was data table. If you want the table to be displayed in your chart with the data, so that can also be show data table. So it will show you the data table over here. So this way you can change your data chart. Next is what? Axis group. Under axis group you have axis and grid lines. What is axis called? So you can give primary horizontal axis. Okay, so it is like show left to right axis without tabling, labeling, axis right to left axis. Can you see axis wherever you wanted to see the axis? That will see horizontal axis you wanted, left to right. Okay, it will show you like that. Next is grid lines. You wanted to see the grid lines. Already you have horizontal grid lines. If you wanted to make it, if you wanted to create vertical grid lines also, that is also. There are three options: major, minor and major and minor. Okay, so anyway you can select of this. Okay, next we have background group. Under this we have trending line, error bars. Okay, analysis group. Okay, background group, you have plot area. If you wanted to show the plot area, so none, you don't wanted to show anything, see it is a plot area. This is the plot area that is already shown, that's why it is disabling it. Next is what? Analysis group. Under that you have trending. If you are using 3D charts, the 3D rotation will be visible, otherwise it won't be visible. So already every chart you have 2D and 3D ways. Okay, next is trending line in the analysis group. If you wanted to show the trending line in that linear trending line, okay, it will ask you which, for according to which marks you wanted to show the line. So mark 1. So like this you can change the trending line. Next is error bars with standard error, error bars with percentage, error bars with standard deviation. So any of it you can select, it will show you the error bars. Okay, understood? Let's see how to do the formatting in charts. Okay, so let's see. Formatting is what? Enhancing the way your data looks like. So same way, chart formatting is enhancing the way your chart looks. Okay, so what should you do for that? You have to go to the format tab, chart tools, format tab. Under the format tab, you have to go to current selection group. Okay, so can you see the chart area over there? Okay, under the chart area, you have format selection and also reset to match style. What it will do, if you click on this format selection, it will open you the format access title dialog box. So you can change the border color, okay, border styles, shadow, 3D format, alignment to this particular this thing. Okay, next is what? Shape styles group. The shape styles group, if you want to change the shape of your chart, so that can be changed by clicking on this arrow. You will see multiple, only this axis it is showing. Okay, so you can change like this. Okay, so like this you can change any of the pattern over here. Next will be shape fill, shape outline and shape effects. If you click on this fill, so it will fill you any of the color standard over here, or more fill colors you wanted. If you select, it will open you the colors dialog box, standard colors and custom colors. Okay, you can select from here also, and you can, if you wanted to fill some pattern picture, that is also, see, gradient, linear gradient, and then textures. If you wanted to fill, it will also fill you the patterns in your charts. Okay, like this. If you don't want, you can press undo. Next is shape effects. If you wanted to give some effects to the shape of your chart, see, can you see the change of the chart behind? 3D rotation. Only 3D charts are there, it will be visible for you. If you want, I will show you the 3D charts. So change it to 3D chart. Okay, so then you can change it and see that. Okay, go to the format button. Next will be word art styles. So this is shape style, this is word art styles. It will change the word styles over here. See, can you see this? Can you see the change in the chart behind? So it will change you the style of the words in the chart. Okay, so if you want, you can choose any of it from it. If you don't want, you can come up. Next will be text fill, text outline and text effects. Same like shape fill, shape outline, shape effects, it will give you text fill. So you can change the text color. Okay, more fill colors, picture, like texture, gradient. Okay, any of it you can choose and select your text formatting. Next will be text outline. So if you wanted to give any outline for your text, that can also be possible over here. See, weights and dashes if you wanted to give us the outline for your text, that is also possible. This text effects, how your text should look like, shadow, reflection, glow. So any of it like this you select. Can you see the reflection behind, glow behind? So this way you can select. Hope you all are clear with this concept, children. Thank you.